Hi, my name is Dee Williams, and I am your recruitment and staffing trainer and coach. I show individuals just like you how to start your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. I want to welcome everyone that is watching this live feed. And give me one second. I want to make sure that I can catch all of the comments that are coming through on YouTube and on Periscope. And Periscope, you haven't seen me lately. So hi, how are you? I've been kind of going crazy on Facebook, but I feel like I need to give Periscope some love. Hey, Ricky, how are you doing? So I'm sending love to everyone. So tonight I'm going to dive right in. Y'all know I have been going crazy trying to get my YouTube feeds to work right from the live perspective. And tonight, really, I want to talk to you about how to win big in your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. And this is, the reason why I wanted to do this live feed was because I am talking to people all the time who are constantly trying to figure out why is my business not working, or what can I do to make my business better or to grow my business in a more organic way. Hey, Angela, it's good to see you. Hey, Mark, it's good to see you. And hey, Ronaldo, it's good to see you. And I really want to talk about the one thing, because there is only really one major thing that you need to do to see success in your business. And this is the one thing that I've noticed that a lot of newbies, they don't do this. And I'm going to tell you what that is right now. So yes, you want to sell in your business. Yes, you want to talk to candidates in your business. Yes, you want to have a great brand, right? Yes, you want to have all of those things. You want to have a social media presence. You want to go to networking events. All of those things are 100% valid when you're talking about starting, running, and growing your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. But the one thing that you really, really, really want to do on a consistent basis is generate activity, right? And I know some of you are like, okay, Dee, but that seems really simple. And it really is. Many of you are taking the hard approach, or you have in your mind that you've got to do, I guess, I don't know if it's something super hard. It's super hard to get the business, or it's super hard to get the pipeline, because every niche is different, right? So some of you, it's very easy for you to get job orders. That's easy breezy, right? But finding the right talent to put into those positions is one of the most challenging things that you're experiencing. But then you have some of you who is very easy to get the talent, but getting the job order seems to be challenging. What I want to tell you and what I want to encourage you, and actually I had a call last night about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, actually, with a staffingpreneur that I'm working with. And I was asking questions. Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Is this happening? And the one thing that I do hear from newbies mainly, and sometimes even from our more senior recruiters or senior staffing agency owners, what am I missing? Why am I not getting more sales on the contract side? Why am I not getting more sales on the direct hire side? What am I missing? And I'm going to tell you what you're missing is activity. Every day, every day, every day, every day in your business, you should be on the phone talking to candidates and talking to clients. So let me pose a question to you at this moment in time. Let me pose this question. How many candidates have you spoken to today? Just asking the question. How many right now can you say that you've spoken to today? How many hiring managers have you talked to today? How many hiring managers have you introduced yourself to you today? How many networking events have you attended today? When you go onto your calendar within your ATS system, on your iPhone, when you're on in your Outlook and you see your calendar scheduled for the week, what does it look like? How many appointments do you have scheduled with companies? How many interviews do you have scheduled with candidates? How many networking events do you have scheduled on your calendar right now at this moment in time? Those are the questions that I'm posing to you. So when you're thinking about why is my business not doing, or I wish I could see my business at a different level, or whatever your question may be. I want you to come back to this video every time. You understand? I want you to come back to this video every time. And I want you to question what type of activity, okay, what type of activity is taking place in your business. When you understand that it is the activity, that is the work that you're putting in your business around talking to candidates every day, talking to clients every day, and attending some type of event at least once a week, then you will see why and where you can grow in your business. So let's talk about this just a little bit more in detail. I want to dig in a little bit more. So first of all, okay, I'm getting excited. Y'all know I get fired up about recruiting and staffing. We all know that, right? So the first thing that I want to say is, someone asked me yesterday, why is it important, Dee, for me to talk to my candidates every day, especially if I have a pool of candidates? What's the big deal? Okay, I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. Your candidates are your capital. Let me hear you say it. My candidates are my capital. Your candidates are so valuable. When you are a new recruitment and staffing agency firm, especially in the niche space, especially, the way you are going to grow this business and win big, and when I say win big, I mean win huge, big, huge, extravagant, okay, is by the relationships that you build. And understand, the reason that your candidates are your capital is because they become clients, right? Your candidates become clients. Your candidates find jobs and they have relationships with hiring managers. They find jobs and they build relationships with other individuals, other professionals that you can place. Okay. Your candidates are your capital. All right. They become your referral source. Now, if they're out there right now looking for a career opportunity, they're interviewing. Hey, Sharia, it's good to see you. They're interviewing, right? And so if they're interviewing, guess who knows who's hiring? Hello, who's hiring? Guess who knows? The people that are out there looking for career opportunities, right? So think about that. Think about how valuable your candidates are. So if you're building your pipeline, if you're in a niche space, let's say my niche is registered nurses or software developers in the Java space. I always use Java as my niche because that's one of my favorite places to recruit, or data scientists. I would love to see some staffingpreneurs focusing on some of those niches that are very hard to fill. But how do you win in that market when there are not enough people, or there are more jobs than there are people, rather, right? How do you win in that market? It's by building the relationships. How many of you are taking time out of your day before work, during your lunch hour, after work, in the evenings? If you don't have a job and you're running this business solely, a portion of your day should focus solely on connecting with candidates and building the relationship. Now, you may ask, Dee, what do I say when I talk to them if I don't have a job order? I hear that all the time. When you're building a relationship, you're not wanting anything. You are building the relationship. You should be reaching out to them, asking them questions. How are you feeling about your current opportunity? Are you in the market for a new opportunity? You are, really, what would that opportunity look like for you, right? And then you dive in and ask questions. And then you're putting that information in your ATS and you're building profiles on these candidates on a consistent basis, okay? And you're building that relationship. How are things going? You know, don't just talk about what you want from them. Don't just talk about the profiling. Really be passionate about assisting that individual or learning more about what that individual wants or needs to grow their own recruitment, to grow in their career, okay? The idea is that you want to assist them with their career search either now or in the future. That's your job. And you can't do that if you don't know anybody, if you haven't talked to anybody. Many of you say, I want to go and get the client, but they don't have a pipeline of candidates. How can you even have a conversation with the client and sell the client if you don't have a pool of candidates? Hello. Hello, right? So it's imperative that you are putting time on your calendar every day to create relationships with individuals who are within your niche market, who may be looking or who may not be looking. Okay. So don't just talk to the people who are actively looking, because right now the reality is many of you don't have job orders to support that. Right. So, but if you're building relationships with the people who are not actively looking, these are what we call your passive candidates, then over time, those seeds will grow, if that makes sense. I'm going to do another video about how business, I'm going to do an entrepreneur video about how business is like planting, because it really is. And recruiting and staffing, there's a lot of planting seeds in that business in order for you to see it win, in order for you to see the win. All right. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Ronaldo? Does that make sense, Angela? Does that make sense, Riki? Does that make sense, Sharia? You know, I want to just kind of throw that out there. All right. Now, why do you want to talk to your hiring managers every day? Even if you are scared shitless, I said it. Even if you are scared shitless about calling into companies, the least that you can do is to reach out and introduce yourself. Let them feel your energy. Let them feel your passion around placing people, around providing solutions for people. This is how you win big in recruiting and staffing. Now you can learn more. Okay, thank you, Ronaldo. You can learn more about starting your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business at staffingpreneursacademy.com. And I encourage you to go to the academy, to look around. We are in the process of redesigning our website. And so you'll see a newer version coming up shortly. Yes, Angela, she said, fired up. That's what I like. Y'all know I'm fired up about I love that, fired up. So we're going to talk a lot about how you win in your business. We're going to talk a lot about building relationships with hiring managers. We're going to talk a lot about building relationships with candidates. This is how you win big in this business. This is how you grow your niche recruitment and staffing agency. Win big. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. If you felt like it was valuable, please thumbs up. I want you to comment under this video and let me know how you have grown in your business and what are the things that you're doing in your business to help you grow. Also, let us know, what does your calendar look like? Are you literally, is it full or is it empty? Because that also defines the success within your business. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel on Periscope. Make sure you heart, and add me and share this video. Share with everyone you know. I will be ramping up my videos over the next couple of months, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys. I am so humbled and honored to be your niche recruitment and staffing agency coach, and y'all have a great night. Bye. Thank you for being here. I love it. I love you. Mwah, mwah. Thank you so much.